Alright, let me set this up real quick. Cool. Good. Good. I'm D. So, alright. So basically, I said I was gonna do a blog. I'm gonna do an entry on my Illa blog about teeny boppers versus hip hop. Well, I decided, what I'm saying, I'm gonna do a series where I'm gonna get a little bit more personal with y'all, and I was gonna do a vlog, video blog for you, for you slow people or whatever. But anyway, um, well, basically, like I got a real problem. Basically, me being a hip hop artist, also, I got a real problem with some of these new people, or whatever the case is, or not even just like new people, like some of them ain't young, they just milking hip hop and not giving a care about the culture, about what we represent, about the struggle of it and where it came from. Um, but basically, you got these teeny boppers. They don't. They want to be legends. They want to be rich. They want fame. They want everything without actually having to work for it. They want to drop one album, two max, and be considered legends. It don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? And you got the standard of these teeny boppers running, basically saying what goes. So they behind them like, oh yeah, they what's up, but they really don't what's up because these little teeny boppers, they don't even know. They have no idea. They don't know to know. They don't know what they don't know. So it's like, you looking at it and you got some sense in your head and you shaking your head like, this what it be? If it wasn't for the chicken tasting like wood, we wouldn't even be here today as we speak as far as hip hop goes. It's just like the teeny boppers don't want to go back to the culture and go look back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, seeing what came before them. I mean, to know where you're headed, you have to know where you have been. I mean, you just can't create music out of nothing. Like, you just can't say, I want to create music, and I'm not willing to study the aspects of music. What is, how would you know what is music and what, how things sound? If you was a singer, how would you know notes? You just gonna make up notes? I mean, what are you gonna do? It's a standard for a reason. I mean, it came to be a standard, at least certain standards. I mean, everybody, you can go outside the box and do whatever you do and create something. Ain't nothing gonna be new, but you can create something that's just a little bit more, maybe a tiny bit more unique, or you can bring something back from the old school, whatever the case is. But like I said, they are so hard trying to be against us that they don't respect, and there's no respect. And they coming out with a lot of garbage music, a lot of auto tune garbage. Comes from who? Them. You got it to the point, like look at the artists. I used to like Drake, like when Drake came out. I like Drake, I heard of him, like I think on All Hip Hop had mentioned something about him. I said, let me see what they talking about. This is before he was really tied to Lil Wayne like that. They was mentioning something about it. But so I checked it out and I liked what I heard. I put people up on it and I thought he had potential to be that, to be something good for hip hop and refreshing. Not saying that he doesn't, but he's just not that person. He's not that dude. He's not gonna be that next Jay-Z. J. Cole is more likely to be the next Jay-Z. Why? Because of the substance of the music. People, for some reason, I don't know, but people think Drake has substance in his music, which doesn't exist. I mean, maybe substance when he's talking about, women, which he does, 98.98% of the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he don't have anything to talk about. I'm in a strip club, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. He doesn't give us any life stories or anything really that really at the end of the day even does anything for anybody, but for some reason people act like it does. J. Cole came out and he stuck to the hip hop roots. He's not going for these big numbers and everything. That's the problem also within hip hop. Everybody is coming in hip hop and using hip hop like it's the bust down in the building, as to speak. Man, I heard, Shaniqua, you know, it's busting down in 213 up there, you know what I'm saying? So y'all better go ahead and get there before she catch something. And then can't nobody get at it. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's going up there, hitting whatever woo this and going on about their business. That's how they treat hip hop. Everybody is coming in, using, abusing it, you know what I'm saying, before it gets all washed up and then leaving back out, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, everybody, man, let's get at that. That's basically what's going on. And you know, I think you know, it should be left because everybody doesn't have talent. I mean, that's just how it is. Everybody is not born with everybody is not born with the talent of making music. You know, anybody can make words rhyme. I mean, remember the video game on PlayStation, Parappa the Rapper, kick kick, punch punch, 1 2 2. Remember that? I think Parappa the Rapper is harder than Gucci Mane. I mean, there I said it. You know what I'm saying? And Waka Flocka. But you know, basically, they need to understand because we got music, especially. You know, you need to just check out the music before music was untainted. Like, look at soul music. Before music was untainted, people had real songs. You know, I Miss My Baby. Papa Was a Rolling Stone. You know, all these was just different issues, and it was from your heart. People wasn't too hard up caring about money. You know, money is the root of all evil. Period. I don't care what nobody says. And the people who don't say that, I mean, who says it's not, you know, might be people got a large amount of money, but I mean, that doesn't bring you happiness. Money is the root of all evil. Period. Period. So, people need to just take a look back, you know what I'm saying? Study certain artists instead of just trying to come out the woodwork like, I don't want to hear what you old motherfuckers got to say, and whoa this, I'm finna jerk and snap and, you know what I'm saying, woo this, and then don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Because then you got this music and it's, you doing, a lot of people is just selling out and they're not understanding what's going on until we lose it again. It's like, it's a new slavery. It's like, we going to lose this music and then what's going to happen? We're going to be sitting here looking stupid again like we once again got fooled into something. You know what I'm saying? So I advise the youngins, you know what I'm saying, whether it was our fault, you know, that we didn't give them more guidance as to, you know, if they wanted to do this or whatever, and they just out there blind, whether it was that, but I advise them to, you know, realize where it came from so you can understand, you know, because it's just like, ain't no legendary artist being made. You know, except for I say like J. Cole, he's starting from homegrown. You know, he's homegrown, and he's making hip hop. So basically, like I said, like an artist, like I was saying, the artist Drake, people acting like he's something that he hasn't showed you. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't not showed you what you're. Lil Wayne has not showed you what you're giving him, even though Lil Wayne is 29 years old. Drake is 25, you know, it's 4-year difference. 29, you know, well, you know, 29 or whatever. Teeny Boppers, they not considering him old because he surrounds himself with young people, younger people than him. Same reason why people say, oh, Jigga should stop rapping, get out the game, leave it alone. Even though he still comes with it, and can't these dudes is not touching that man. Period. The man is a lyricist. They're not lyricists. So, but a person like Baby from Cash Money, he surrounds himself with them, Lil Wayne and Drakes and all these younger artists, you know what I'm saying? And he 5 years older than Jigga and can't rap. Come on now. Don't you think the man should get out the game, man? I mean, at least stop rapping and do what you do as a businessman. But, fam, you get the Hot Garbage Award. Yeah, it's yours. It was unanimous too. But anyway, yeah. So that's basically all I gotta say. You know, till next time, you know, I'm gonna get at y'all. I might do a part 2, or we might come with something else, and I explain more deeper into certain artists. But till next time, holla at your B-boy. You know what I'm saying? You can call me Illa, aka G Sources. AKA the Pure Body Getter. You know, whatever you want to call me, man. No, just check me out, man. Yes, sir.